Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to another night vision video. In today's video is just a full contemplation of ancient Egypt. So without further ado, let's jump right in to the ancient Egypt contemplation. So this is one thing I have not put in any of my videos, but I just thought putting it in now. So let's talk about the Egyptian mummies. There are different types of mummies. When I say this, I mean the different ranks of people. For example, excuse me, the kings had gold mummies, as the villagers just had pretty markings on a mummy. Now, the kings had lots of their servants killed and buried with the king to protect/help the king through the 12 challenges of the underworld. The villager's mummy has a painting of a face of the person who died, and a sacred prayer is written on the coffin. I put a video in the description on the mummification process. The mummy is preserved so well that even today, we can see the corpse of the mummy. That's pretty cool. Maybe we can do a video on that. The Khufu Pyramid has 2.5 million blocks. The question is, where do the pyramid builders get 2.5 million blocks in 20 years? Now, I know what you're thinking. Night Fusion, really? It's 20 years. But no. The blocks are way too heavy for 100 humans to carry. So how did they do it? Well, they made ingenious ramps with poles to pull the strong ropes which are secured to the block of stone. Okay, now it's the Great Sphinx this time. The Great Sphinx of Giza is 240 feet long and 66 feet tall. It is located in the Giza Pyramid Complex, where the Great Pyramids of Pharaoh Khufu and Sankafe. But of all the things that confuse Egyptologists is, where does the Sphinx come from? Now, I don't have an answer. Well, I've got a couple of guesses, but I want you guys to guess. And if you're wondering, my guesses involve aliens coming to Earth and a unknown civilization. So, I've got crazy ideas. The Temple of Isis was built for the goddess Isis. Construction of the temple began around 690 BCE. The goddess Isis appears in Roman and Egyptian mythology. But why does it appear in Roman and Egyptian mythology? The Romans were in Italy and the Egyptians were in Egypt. Well, if you're wondering how Isis appears in the Roman mythology, it's when Rome conquered Egypt, the cultures mixed. So that's why you'll see a lot of similarity between the Roman and Egyptian mythology. Like Isis and Thoth. They're a little different, but they're very similar. Alright, let's get right back to reading. The temple was one of the last Egyptian outposts where the goddess was worshipped, before the Egyptian collapse when the whole empire collapsed. It collapsed because the Romans took over Egypt. From one empire to another. An obelisk is a great upright four-sided stone pillar. Ancient Egyptians made huge obelisks that were cut from single blocks of granite. Most obelisks have inscriptions and hieroglyphics, picture language. In this picture I have here, you can see that there's some hieroglyphic prayers. If you look very closely, you can see maybe a little eye, a sword, a cat, palaces. If you look very carefully, you can see some very familiar things. Oh, and there are often two obelisks right at the entrance of a temple. But how are the obelisks made? I mean, look how big these are. These can't just be lifted up with one person. it must have taken about 100 people to build one. So let's see how he did it. Well, first the obelisks were caught in a quarry miles away. Then the Egyptians made a ramp system to get the obelisk to its location. Then, to lift the obelisk up, they would make a pulley system and lift the obelisk up toward the sky. I also have a couple of seeing pictures on obelisks, and they all have the same pillar shape, like going up in a triangle and ending with a pointed shape. So why do you guys think that all the obelisks are in this same shape? How did Egyptians do it? Well, I don't know. We only have guesses again of this. Well, a lot of popular guess is that they had tools that we didn't know of. Another popular guess is they were really advanced. I don't know. Alright, I want you guys to think about this as well. Alright, so next we've got just a couple of facts. So the Great Sphinx of Giza might be older than Egypt. Wow. Did you know that Egyptologists have found King Tut's mummy? And you can still see his mummy. When the Great Sphinx was discovered, people thought there was gold under the Sphinx. But was there gold? No, there was no gold. The Great Giza Pyramid Complex includes the Great Pyramids of Pharaoh Khufu and Pharaoh Khafre, and the Great Sphinx. You guys probably already know this. The Khufu Pyramid has 2.5 million blocks. The pyramids were built around 2,550 to 2,490 BC. Egyptologists have done radiocarbon dating and found that they might have been built around this time. One of Khufu's pyramids is his home for himself. But the funny thing is, his mummy is not even in his pyramid. The pyramid's official name is the Great Pyramids of Khufu and Khafre at the Giza Plateau in the city of Cairo. Oh, and by the way, radiocarbon dating is a tool archaeologists use to find out how old something is. That's it for today, guys. I just also want to tell you guys, sorry I haven't posted in a while. It's been a really busy couple months, but there'll be videos coming, so watch out for those. This is the official channel of Nitrogen, and please subscribe. Get me to 15 subscribers. See you next time. Bye!